Good morning. I know it's been a while since my last video, so I thought I'd give an update really quick. It's been about a month since I've been back at the house, and honestly, I haven't really been that productive. Not a whole lot has been going on. I put some stuff back on Facebook Marketplace, some of the antique lamps and the records, and a couple of the sewing machines, and all I've sold in the past month is a sewing machine. It's been pretty slow on Facebook. I'm not really sure what's going on. I remember last summer I would get at least 1 or 2 inquiries a day about things I was selling, and it's just haven't gotten really much of anything. So I'm not sure if it's the economy or it's just summertime and people are outside doing their summer activities. I'm not really sure, but I guess I'll just keep trying. I have a few more months here at the house before I head back home, so I'll just keep them up for sale and hope for the best. I did put some of the glassware up on eBay, and honestly that's not selling very well either. I think I've sold 1 piece of glassware in the past month. There just doesn't really seem to be a market for this kind of stuff. I think the people who enjoy the antique glassware have all died off really, and people today just don't want it. So I'm kind of wondering what I should do with it. Probably just end up donating most of it. There are a few pieces there I know that are pretty valuable, like some of the uranium glass that sells pretty well on eBay. I haven't put those up yet, but I will get to that pretty soon. So I'm a little disheartened about eBay not going very well. As far as the books go, I was going to put them up on Amazon, but I've sold books in the past, and unless it's a really popular title or a new release, they just kind of sit there for 6 months to a year or longer, and I don't really want to wait that long, especially since I travel between 2 houses. I don't want to lug them back and forth between the 2 houses all the time, just waiting for them to sell. So I'm kind of wondering if I should like break them up into lots, maybe 20 or 30 books, and just put those up for sale on Facebook, and then just have people stop by and pick them up. I don't really want to sell them individually. It's just too much work and all the shipping and packaging and all that stuff. So I think we're going to try just selling them as a big lot, just locally. Otherwise I'll probably just take them over to the library and donate them. I have contacted pretty much all the used bookstores in the area, and they are overfilled with books. They don't want any more. So that's not an option right now. So I'm just gonna have to figure out what to do with them. So those were my 2 big worries this trip, is the glassware and the books. So they're just really hard to sell, so I kind of have to do some thinking about how I want to get rid of those. As far as the eBay quilting store, that's slowed down quite a bit this month. I'm surprised, because I remember last year I did pretty good during the summer months. Again, I'm not really sure what's going on. It might just be the economy or people not sitting around inside their house buying stuff online. But I just keep listing stuff and just hope for the best. And I can show you what I've been working on as far as the eBay store and what I've been putting up for sale. So I put a bunch more quilt kits up there, and I also, there's like all these boxes of these, I think they're applique like CD things. So I put all of these. They're called Amazing Designs. They're all brand new, never used. I found quite a few duplicates, so those are up there. And I know I've gotten a few questions in the past about how much stuff I'm selling on my quilting eBay store, so I thought I'd share some of those numbers with you. So for the last 31 days, my total sales are $1,776.59. And after selling costs are deducted, I ended up with net sales of $1,103.97, which is down 49.5% from the previous month. And of those sales, I sold a total of 56 items. And for the month before that, which was May 10th through June 10th, my total sales were $3,590.49. And after selling costs are deducted, I ended up with net sales of $2,337.40. And I sold 109 items. So my sales have really slowed down during the summer. I mean, it's dropped 50%. I'm not sure if it's because of the summertime. People are outside doing all their summer activities or on vacation, and they're just not inside on the internet buying stuff. But I'm hoping it'll pick back up after the summer's over. And my year-to-date sales are $20,679.37. And after selling costs are deducted, I have net sales of $13,119.86. And I sold a total of 712 items. So overall, I'm pretty happy with how eBay is going, at least with the quilting stuff. I think just the last month or so, it's slowed down a lot. Well, look who came to visit. I was sitting there watching TV and he was at the door. How are we doing? Want something to eat? Oh. There he goes. Eating his fancy feast. He ate it all. Did you eat all of it? He's licking the bowl clean. Gonna hang out for a while? He's like, no. Mindy, I'm leaving. I had my dinner and now I want to leave. You want to leave already? All right. Well, thanks for visiting. Come back again. So let me update you on a few other things I've been doing around the house. So this is what the backyard looks like currently. I still have to put some of that weed barrier down where those plants were in the back. Cover it up with rock, but looks a whole lot better. And I did manage to bring out one section of the sofa so I can watch some TV. And I bought one of those, the Roku things, so I set that up. Because there's really no TV in the area. It's kind of a rural area, so even if you have an antenna, you don't get much, so I had to, and cable's really expensive up here. So I went with the Roku. That's what I have back home, and I really like it. I think it's like $40, and you get free streaming TV. And I brought in that extra bookcase because I need some more space for the eBay stuff. So this is what the wall looks like. And I have my computer here, and then all this stuff is what's already listed for sale. These are orders I gotta pack out, and see, these are up for sale too. So that's gonna be my update for today. Hopefully at my next update I'll have better news and I would have sold a lot more stuff. So it's kind of a slow time right now. So that's it for now, and I'll see you next time. Gonna come out, Coco. You gonna stay under the bed? Alright, you stay under the bed. Say bye-bye. Bye. Good night, everybody.